Hey everybody, welcome to the fifth or sixth and final update video of the year. I'm really going for a record on the number of updates this year for some reason, but I'm gonna try and make this one quick. If my voice sounds different, it's because I got a filling today. I don't think it's noticeable. The numbing's all worn off by now, but if anything's off, that's why. Anyway, in the last update video, I mentioned I'm gonna do God of War, be it a typical playthrough of mine with light editing or just a lot of editing, and make it fast paced and slick and all that stuff. And to be honest, pretty soon after I uploaded that, I changed my mind, just like made a total 180. I started thinking about it, and it's like, okay, this game is like 30, 40 hours long. The last game I played that was that long was Star Wars, what was it, Jedi Fallen Order? I think that's the name of it. And that game took me like 5 months or so to get through, and I just decided I didn't want to like sit there, make commentary and record like for 2 hours a week for the next like 4 or 5 months, because that's definitely what would have happened. I really just want to play this game and enjoy it on my own time at my own pace, which is what I've been doing. I think I'm like 15, 17 hours into it. Pretty good. I think I like God of War 2018 a little bit more personally, but that's a whole nother thing. The point is, I changed my mind from the last video. I'm going to be playing it on my own time and not making any videos on God of War Ragnarok. But in addition to that, I came up with some other ideas that, to be honest, I haven't had in my head for very long, but I do still want to try it and, experiment with the channel. And I've done stuff like this a few times before where I change the sort of direction and like flavor of my channel, where I say I'm going to have this kind of video from now on, or at least indefinitely until I get another idea. But I think what I want to do going forward for the time being is pretty much just one video per game, maybe two or three if I try and like finish that game and I want to put out more videos on it. But I just want to do like pretty much single videos, kind of flavor of the week depending on what game is coming out or what game I'm interested in. You've seen that already in the last few videos, like with Dwarf Fortress. That video did pretty well. When it comes to my commentary and gameplay, I don't think that was my best video, but I did put the editing together, and like I'm pretty happy with the title and the thumbnail and all that stuff, and the viewership was also pretty good on that. And Dwarf Fortress, I think I uploaded that video 5 days after the game came out, so I did strike the iron while it was hot on that. Um, I won't be able to do that with every game that I play and make a video on because I don't buy every game. Well, I don't buy one game a week typically. Um, some weeks I do, obviously, but I have like Game Pass and well, I have PS Plus, but like I have the basic tier, which doesn't get you like day one releases very often. But having Game Pass, I do have access to like some new day one games that I can play and record, like High on Life, which I might make a video on, depending on like when I get to that and download the game. I was actually shocked to learn that game was $60 because that just based on the trailers I saw, that game did not look like a full price title. But it's on Game Pass, so I don't have to throw any money on it at it. I just have to download it, make jokes for a couple hours, and do a little editing, and put it up on YouTube. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna be doing videos on like newer games, but also I do have some ideas for like older stuff. Like my with Dwarf Fortress, that was my first time playing that game. It was kind of like a new player's perspective and reactions and all that stuff. And I feel like I can do that with older games as well. Like this will sound crazy, but Half-Life I've never played. I've kind of been scared to play Half-Life because honestly I'm afraid that I won't understand the game, and like people have hyped up Half-Life and Half-Life 2 as like the best games ever made, and I'm a little bit afraid to play them, and either A, I think they're overrated, or B, they just have too many like puzzle and exploration systems that I get lost and I just can't really beat the game or I can't enjoy it. I'm afraid of that happening, but I do still think it would be fun to like make a video about my first experience playing Half-Life. So moving forward, for the time being, I'm sure at some point I will change my mind and go back to a different system of uploading, whatever that looks like, short videos, long videos, daily, weekly, whatever. I'm always changing my mind. This channel is an experiment, basically. But yeah, for the time being, I'm going to try and upload one video, I'm going to say on like Wednesday, because that's the start of my work week. My roommate and I have like the same days off, so I don't really want to record when she's around. So I have Wednesday through Sunday to record after work when she is at work. So I can record on any of those 5 days and then edit on Monday or Tuesday morning when I'm awake really early and no one else is. So yeah, that's pretty much the plan. I obviously have to finish up Bugsnax. Luckily, that's only one video left to go of the darkest ending. I do have to play through the whole game again. I just have to kind of speed run it basically and not do the side quests because that's, in case you don't know, that's how you get the dark ending. I do still have Mario 64 to finish. I think that's like the only traditional playthrough with like, minimal editing that I have left to do. And I have been saying I'll get back to that for a long time now. And I hope I will eventually come through on that promise. But it's just kind of hard to find the motivation to like go back in there, collect all the coins, and realize that I'm not as good at the game, or it's not as fun as I thought as it used to be when I was a child. It's a little bit sad to play through that game now, unfortunately. And it's not really the game's fault. It's my fault. It's my fault for getting old. Disco Elysium. Yeah, at some point I'll try and get back to that. That's a very, edited style of playthrough. And I think I hit kind of a wall where I'm at because I've already played the game and I know what happens. I just have to bumble around like reading to pass the time for the next, I don't know, like 8 hours in the game or so. Um so we'll have to figure that out. But that's what's going to happen with the channel for the next, I don't know, indefinite amount of time. Hopefully I make some good videos out of it and see a little bit of success. It's kind of nice because like the Mario video wasn't a playthrough obviously, but that got a ton of views, and Dwarf Fortress was a nice like 1,300 I think it's sitting at, which may not be a huge number to most people, but I'm pretty happy with that. If all my videos got that many views, I'd be quite happy with that. But for most of the time the channel's been around, it's been a hobby. I haven't really intended to make a lot of money off of it, or any. I am eligible for monetization now, so I do need to get the ball rolling on that and turn it on, just see if I can make a little extra scrap on the side, because that would be pretty nice. That'll be it for the update video. I think I've stated my intentions pretty well so far. No need to repeat anything, I don't think. But usually when I end these recordings, I remember, oh yeah, I forgot to mention this, that, or the other. But I haven't really had a lot of time to record this week, so this update will be the only video of the week. Next week I'll see if I can get a video out, but holidays and stuff, so we'll see what happens on that. No promises. Hope you guys have a good holiday and a happy new year. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around.